Hello, thank you for joining me. If you can't see me and all you can see is the end of a tunnel, the reason is that's because we are in a tunnel. I'm just coming to the other end, and as you can see, my face is now starting to light up. So this is probably now going to be the final video in this series where we explore the old railway line from Leek to Stoke-on-Trent. Now, as you may remember, at Stockton Brook it got a rather interesting with a tunnel and rather complicated. I had to leave the track bed. Well, a similar thing happened here, because back there the track bed ends up waterlogged. Now, on the other side, I managed to, with the trees became very useful. So I walked along on the railhead, holding each tree, managing to support myself, but it then just became impassable. So I managed to get up, I came along the road, over the top of this tunnel, looked down at each tunnel mouth from above, and then I found a way down here. So I'm down here at the end of Fenton Manor tunnel. It's 106 yards long. As you can see, the track the whole way is intact, even through the waterlogged section. So it's only the second time I've actually had to leave the formation due to it being impassable. But now I emerge from the tunnel into daylight in what seems to be a bit of a rubbish tip. I think people just seem to throw their rubbish, because up there is a path beside the main road. You may be able to see the traffic. Now what we've come to as we leave Fenton Manor tunnel behind is Fenton Manor station. This is the final station before Stoke-on-Trent and before the railway joined the main line. Now I think it's a bit, I'm not entirely sure if I'm at the platforms yet, because there's a retaining wall. I think that's possibly a retaining wall. Now what we're going to do, I don't know if I'm going to be able to even get through, but if we can, we'll see if we can find a station, and at some point I'm going to have to leave. I will finally leave the formation. I'm just going to sort of limbo. Well, I'm not going to try and limbo. I'm going to be boring and duck down under it. As you can see, I nearly tripped over. So yeah, it got rather interesting towards the end. Now you may remember the first or the second video we started with a tunnel. Well, we've kind of ended with a tunnel. It's got harder and harder to get along the formation, but I'm one of these people who likes to, once I start something, I don't like leaving it undone, so I carried on with it. A bit like you may remember last summer when I discovered the bees in Manchester on God, I'm tripping over everything. On a day out in Manchester, I saw a couple, and then saw about 25 of them on one visit, and I was like, well, I want to see all 101, so I did. So a bit like that with along the old railway. Yes, there's been a couple of bits I haven't been able to do just because they were completely impassable, but for a line that's been closed this long, and it's quite impressive that I was able to do so much of it. So I'm quite pleased about that. I think yeah, that was a retaining wall back there. I can now see the actual old platforms, which look like just remains of it along there. Now this station though was a bit different to some of the others, because although the line opened in 1864, this station wasn't actually added until 1899, and there were two stations in the Fenton area of Stoke-on-Trent, both now closed, although the other one was on the line to Derby, and that line is of course still open, but the first station out of Stoke-on-Trent is now Longton. Right, so the platform, that looks like a bit of remains, possibly a platform over there. So this is the track bed, and there's platform sort of disintegrated there. Now we're coming up to a bridge, which was how I thought I would access the railway, but I did find another way in. So I might, when I get to as far as I can go, I might come back to here, go out over that bridge. So I think when passengers would have come to this station to travel by train, they possibly would have used this bridge. Whether they'd have come down either side, I'm not entirely sure, but if anyone wants to comment and tell me, then you're welcome to. So I think what's going to happen now is let's just get out of here first, get under the bridge. We're back in a more residential area of Stoke-on-Trent. I have to say those industrial areas I didn't particularly enjoy working through, so we leave Fenton Manor station behind. I'm going to carry on along the old railway. So as I said, this is the closest I'm going to get to the main line. If there's anything I think that's worth pointing out to you, I will make another video and show you. But other than that, hope you enjoyed this series, and I hope one day there'll be a more permanent path and the railway, the best of both worlds, and that more people will be able to travel along this route. So thank you very much for watching the whole series of videos, and from the old and very overgrown Fenton Manor station in Stoke-on-Trent, goodbye.